hey, how have you been? Then stare at it and hit delete again. Your name is still pinned at the very top, like my heart just never got the memo to stop. My friends say I should let you go, but they don't see what I still know. Every memory's a notification, I can't mute the situation. You're the blue message bubble I never sent, all these unsaid words that I can't defend. We're a half-written story on a broken screen, pause between what if and maybe it's been. If I press send, would you answer at all, or let it flow like we learned to fall? You're the blue message bubble I never send but always hold. I see you online at 2:15, same old time and same old dream. Maybe you're just doing what I do, hovering above my name too. We used to talk until the sunrise, now we only meet in backup drives. But if you ever feel the same, you know my number hasn't changed. Maybe the bravest thing we'll do is finally say I still want you. Or maybe courage is letting it die and leaving our ghosts in. You're the blue message bubble I never sent, all these unsaid words that I can't defend. We're a half-written story on a broken screen, pause between what if and maybe it's been. If I press send, would you answer at all, or let it flow like we learned to fall? You're the blue message bubble I never sent. You're the blue message bubble.
Turn it off, turn it off. Your phone is buzzing like a broken heart. You said you're tired of living double lives, one for the screen, one when the camera's gone. You've been lonely with a million people watching on. So I stole your notifications, hid them in my hand, pulled you through the city like it's no man's land. We found a rooftop with a dying light, said let's disappear from every satellite. Let's go offline, offline with you. No signal, just the sound of what is true. We'll trade our lives for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, we'll be out of view. I don't need the internet to fall for you. Tonight, I just wanna be offline, offline with you. We made a blanket fort from office coats, stole paper cups and called them fancy toast. You told me secrets you would never post. I swear they're prettier than anything you've ever posed. Let's go offline, offline with you. No signal, just the sound of what is true. We'll trade our likes for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, is true. We'll trade our likes for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, we'll be out of view. I don't need the internet to fall for you. Tonight, I just wanna be offline, offline with you. Airplane mode till sunrise, offline with you.
Is there still room for two? You got promoted to a different side of town, a bigger desk, a bigger view for looking down. You say you're happy, but your eyes look gray, like the skyline stole your color away. Your calendar is full of names I've never heard, but I still know the rhythm of your unspoken words. You're moving up, I'm scared of falling through into a place where there's no room for two. Tell me there's room for two in your brand new life, between the rooftop bars and the business flights. I don't care how high your tower grows, if I'm still the one you're coming home to hold. You can chase your dreams, I'll cheer for you. Just don't forget I'm part of them too. Tell me there's room for two. You're answering emails all through our dates. Your dinner's cold, but your deadlines can't wait. I trace your name in the condensation glass, wondering how long this in between will last. Let's make a promise on this kitchen floor. No success is worth a locked up door. If we can't fit both our hearts inside, then we'll build a different kind of life. There's room for two in your brand new life, between the rooftop bars and the business flights. I don't care how high your tower grows, is that still the one you're coming home to hold? Tell me there's room. Is there still room? You whisper always for you. Burning, burning Polaroids. Found a shoebox in my mother's room, full of summer nights and silver moons. We were sunburned kids on a borrowed beach, laughing at a future out of reach. You drew a heart on every frame, said promise me we'll never change. But camera flash and gasoline, don't care what forever means. We're burning Polaroids of the people we were. Let the flame erase the faces that hurt. But even when the paper turns to smoke in the air, I still see us standing like we're always there. We can touch the color, let the memories fade, but the heat of your hand on mine speak, passing like strangers on the weekend street. But every now and then my phone will show a filtered version of that golden glow. If I could frame just one last night before we lost the will to fight, I'd capture you beneath those lights before we set our past alight. Let the pictures curl and turn to ash. We were too bright, we burned too fast. But I won't say it was a waste. I still taste the lemonade you laced. But I still feel the void. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let go.
Another week of boss fights in fluorescent halls, coffee stains in meeting rooms with paper walls. You text me, I've had way too much of this. I say meet me at the corner, I've got one last wish.
We're ticking like a bomb on a Friday clock, hands on 10 and 2, ready for the shock. When the city turns its volume up, we're pouring all our trouble in a plastic cup.
Let's crash into the weekend like we don't care, like tomorrow never put its name on our calendar. We'll scream till all the stress falls off our lungs, dance until the skyline's coming undone.
If Monday finds us broken, we'll pretend we never learned how not to dream again.
Now we crash into the weekend. Now we crash into the weekend. You're laughing with your tie around your head. We turn the subway seats into a VIP bed. The DJ plays a song we used to hate, but with you beside me, every chorus sounds great. Let's crash into the weekend like we don't care, like tomorrow never put its name on our calendar. We'll scream till all the stress falls off our lungs, dance until the skyline's coming undone.
If Monday finds us broken, we'll pretend we never learned how not to dream again.
Now we crash into the weekend.
Maybe we're just kids with better shoes, but I don't wanna lose this reckless truth that every boring week can have a spark if we blow it up inside the dark. Five, 4, 3, 2, we already jump.
space. You laugh and say we're way too old for teenage dreams, but every little look you give me turns my blood to steam. We said no more getting carried away, but we're halfway home and we still wanna stay under street lights, making promises we know we're gonna break eventually. Neon city hearts beating in the dark, running every red light just to feel a spark. We're too young to slow down, too old to restart, but tonight we're shining. Neon city hearts, oh, don't let the night fall apart. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Neon city hearts, oh, stay close. Neon city hearts. Elevator music humming as we rise up to where the sky is kissing high-rise lines. You steal my jacket though you're never really cold. You say you like the way it smells like something old. We said we'll keep both our feet on the ground, but the bass is loud and we love the sound of your whisper cutting right through the beat, like the only melody I need. Neon city hearts beating in the dark, running every red light just to feel a spark. We're too young to slow down, too old to restart, but tonight we're shining. Neon city hearts, oh, don't let the night fall apart. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Neon city hearts, stay close, stay close. Neon city. Maybe in the morning we'll say we went too far, blaming all the glitter and the wishes on the bar. But right now all I know is when you take my hand, every broken piece of me can finally understand. Neon city hearts beating in the dark, beating every red just to feel a spark. We're too young to slow down, too old to restart, but tonight we're shining. Neon city hearts, neon city hearts, fade out with the lights, but not from my heart. Rearview mirror catches both our eyes. Driver doesn't know we're saying last goodbyes. Hands in your lap, you're twisting your ring. Streetlights passing like a movie scene. We don't talk, but the silence screams, full of all our most and broken dreams. You slide your shoulder just out of reach, like every word we're scared to speak. There are echoes in the taxi of every I love you we used to say, bouncing off the windows, fading with the city lights away. If this is where our story ends, let it end with honesty, my friend. These echoes in the taxi will haunt me when you're gone. The radio plays some forgotten song. We both hum along, but the notes feel wrong. You say it's better we don't drag it out, but your voice is shaking with a hidden doubt. There are echoes in the taxi of every step into the rain? Will you look back once again? Will you hear me when I say I loved you more than I could explain?
You walked in like a glitch in the system. Every head turned, yeah, the room had to listen. I was fine, sipping something on my own. Then you laughed and my gravity was gone. Tried to play it cool, but my cheeks went red. Every word I knew just left my head. You said hi, and suddenly the night exploded into colored lights. You're my supernova crush, blowing up my quiet world in one rush. Every little look is a meteor shower, heart going wild at 1,000 miles an hour. If this is just a phase that's gonna fade, let it burn. I don't wanna be saved. You're my supernova. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. We talked until the DJ packed his decks. Lights came up, but we weren't finished yet. You drew your number on my wrist in gold. Said, call me when your courage grows. You're my supernova crush, blowing up my quiet world in one rush. Every little look is a meteor shower, heart going wild at 1,000 miles an hour. If it's just a phase that's gonna fade, let it burn. I don't wanna be saved. You're my supernova. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Maybe stars collapse and turn to dust. Maybe you and I will lose this rush. But I'd rather crash than never know how bright a heart like yours can glow. You're my supernova crush, blowing up my quiet world, one rush. Every little look is a meteor shower, heart going wild at 1,000 miles an hour. You've got galaxies on your laces. You showed up late with constellations on your shirt, glitter on your sneakers and a grin full of dirt. You said you trip on the pavement, chasing the moon. I said keep doing that and I'll be falling for you soon. You don't believe you're anything special, but your chaos got its own kind of level. Every word you say rewrites my sky, turning boring nights to fireflies. You got stardust on your sneakers, leaving trails across the floor. Every step's a little brighter than the one before. If I follow where you're going, I might finally understand how a meteor like you could ever hold my hand. Yeah, you say you're just a mess in a t-shirt, but you're the universe that makes my feet hurt from chasing all that stardust on these arms.